Donald Trump's legal troubles could significantly impact the 2024 presidential election. Trump faces punishment for falsifying business records in the first degree following his conviction on May 30, 2024. His upcoming interview with a probation officer will address his health, home life, and associates, though Trump denies any wrongdoing. Republicans, including Tucker Carlson, have criticized the trial, labeling it as election interference by Democratic District Attorney Alvin Bragg. Trump's campaign saw a surge in donations, with WinRed, a Republican fundraising site, briefly crashing. Post-conviction, Joe Biden experienced a slight bump in polls, but Trump remains the frontrunner. A YouGov poll revealed that the percentage of Republicans who believe a convicted felon should serve as president rose from 17% to 58% between April and June 2024. Despite the minor nature of the charges related to a payoff to a film star, the impact on voters remains uncertain. Significant events such as debates, conventions, and Trump's vice presidential pick may overshadow the trial. Additionally, Hunter Biden's trial in Delaware for allegedly lying about his drug use while purchasing a handgun adds complexity to the political landscape. In a close election, even minor shifts in voter sentiment are crucial. Trump's sentencing in Manhattan on July 11, 2024, 4 days before the Republican National Convention, will be pivotal. Judge Juan Merchan will decide between prison, probation, or an unconditional discharge. Each of the 34 counts carries a maximum prison term of 4 years. Trump's lack of remorse and repeated violations of a gag order do not bode well for him, yet as a first-time, non-violent felon running for president, prison time seems unlikely. Probation or a discharge, potentially with community service, is more probable. Any jail sentence would be delayed until after appeals, possibly for several years. Trump also faces 54 more felony counts in 3 other cases, all more serious than the Manhattan prosecution. Jack Smith, a special counsel in the Department of Justice, has 2 cases against Trump. The Florida case over alleged mishandling of classified documents is moving slowly under a Trump-appointed judge. A Georgia state case regarding alleged election interference is paused due to an investigation into the district attorney. Smith's second indictment, related to the 2020 election, has a slim chance of proceeding before the 2024 election. Trump is charged with 4 felonies in this case, which is currently stalled pending a Supreme Court decision on his claim of immunity from prosecution for crimes committed while president. The Supreme Court's decision will determine the trial's timeline. If the justices issue a nuanced ruling, further hearings may delay the trial beyond the election. Should this happen, Trump's legal issues might recede from voters' minds. Despite multiple court cases where Trump was found liable for sexual assault, defamation, and fraud, voter focus may shift. Hunter Biden's second trial in September for alleged tax evasion between 2016 and 2019 could capture attention. Despite the lack of evidence tying President Biden to his son's business dealings, public perception remains divided. A mid-May Marquette Law School poll indicated that 46% of registered voters believe the president acted illegally in relation to his son, compared to 54% regarding Trump's Manhattan case. Winning the election hinges on convincing undecided voters in key swing states. These voters prioritize everyday issues like petrol prices, crime, and housing costs, areas where Trump performs better in polls. Data for Progress found that only 37% of swing voters were aware of Trump's conviction, compared to 61% of likely voters.